Alright, so what I'm up to is I'm getting that bearing off, as you can see. It didn't want to come off real easy with the pry bar, so what I did was I took some 3/8 inch nuts and I got it out a little bit, and I had to, let's see, where's the camera? I had to grind it off. I ground the nuts off a little bit so they would fit back there. And then I took the end that I didn't grind off and put that towards the bolt so I could get it to thread in real nice. And then I put the gear puller out here and turned it around, and it has the tongs with the grooves in them. And it turns out a 3/8 inch bolt fits really nicely in there. So what I used was 3 16-inch 3/8 inch carriage bolts. And then I just put the gear puller out here on the end. So I'll come back to you whenever I get this. Alright, so here's a little bit better shot of what I did. As you can see, there's the grinder marks on it. Focus. There we go. I got the grinder marks and everything on it. And then it just came right out. There's not really, I mean, that bearing is tight, but there's not really any, well, except right there is where I hit it with a screwdriver. So now I'll probably have to replace it because I damaged the seal. But I don't know if you can see or not too good, but right there's a groove, and there's a really good groove. I'm thinking that's why I have so much slop in it. It's because this shaft has grooves worn in it. There's nothing really I can do about that without replacing the whole shaft. I'm gonna see how much it costs, but I'm betting I'm just gonna have to live with the shaft having some slop in it, because I bet that's an expensive shaft. But yeah, so that's just what we're up to. I got that bearing out. The next thing on the list is I have to go get a bunch of chain so I can fix that. These bearings up here, they seem pretty tight, so I'm not really going to worry about them. Yeah, I'm not going to, that and this one here, it's welded on there. I'll get the light so you can see that better. I don't know if they had problems with that slipping all the time or what, but they welded her on there. So that's gonna be a son of a gun to get off if I ever have to get that off. Yeah, there's a chunk taken out of this lid here. I'm guessing they sent a rock through it at some point, and it got caught and broke there. Here they welded the corner back on. Yeah. And then all the bearings seem good on this side. This here, I replaced this already, as you can see by the new green paint. And the bearing down here seems to be pretty tight, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see. Where does that beater drive off of? Oh, that beater drives off of up here, and that bearing seems pretty tight. I'll just tighten that slip clutch up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything off the top, take the feeder chain out, or try to, and then I can work on, there's 2 holes in the floor right about here. And I want to just kind of get a piece of sheet metal and do the whole thing. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that's what I'm going to try to do. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to. And then I'm probably going to end up re-welding this whole thing here, because that looks ugly as all get out. So, yeah, that's a quick update, and thanks for watching, and please comment, rate, and subscribe. Have a good day, guys.